Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Can't you see she's spittin' nerdy? Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy.
Good morning, everyone. Last time I did a kind of how I eat intuitively video where I talked through my day and kind of voiced all of the quick thoughts that you might need to think when learning to eat intuitively. I got a lot of really good feedback. A lot of you really liked it, so I figured I would do another one of those. So if you're someone who's trying to learn how to eat intuitively, transition away from macro counting, whatever, listen to your body, this video is for you. I will be just talking you through kind of the hunger and satiety signals that I feel, how I respond to them, how I deal with cravings of sorts, and all of that good stuff. And since I'm already making it, might as well start with breakfast. Right now, here's the deal. I am not hungry. I'm just not hungry. But I have to leave in like half an hour, which means I'm cutting it a little bit close on making breakfast right now. But I have to leave to go to a cryotherapy session because I'm trying out cryotherapy. I got a free pass to try it, so I figured why the heck not, because that can be really good for your skin. Cold therapy has a ton of amazing health benefits, so it's worth it. So I'm basically gonna be gone for the next few hours, and I know that in that time, I will get hungry, especially because since I've stopped intermittent fasting, I have started getting hungrier earlier in the day. So right now, I am operating off of what I know about my body rather than what my body is feeling. And honestly, this is just what you kind of have to do sometimes when you're trying to eat intuitively, because life is a thing that gets in the way. If I were purely just listening to my body, I would be super happy with like a handful of blueberries right now. Honestly, that does sound so good, so I'm probably gonna just have a handful of blueberries as I'm waiting for this to cook. But like, I'm not hungry enough for an entire breakfast, but I'm going to eat it anyway because I am acting preventatively to prevent future feelings of starvation. And once you're at a point where you really know your body and you're confident in your body's hunger signals and you know kind of what does satisfy your body and what makes you hungry, what doesn't make you hungry, what makes you feel full for a long time, it's a lot easier to just implement this ahead of time and not have to think through the step-by-step and only respond to your hunger signals. If you're just starting to learn how to listen to your body, it is advantageous to, you know, only respond to your body's hunger signals and not try to work ahead of them, because then you aren't learning what your hunger signals feel like. But if you're like me and you've been intuitive eating for a while and you know that in 2 hours you're gonna be real hungry unless you have some food, make food. Also, my quick disclaimer for this kind of video again, what I talk through today is not my normal thought process as I go through a day of eating intuitively. I don't actually think about it much, obviously, because it's intuitive eating and you shouldn't have to think about intuitive eating. I am just going to make an effort to actually voice everything that one might want to consider while learning to eat intuitively. My normal day-to-day thoughts about food include, I'm hungry, I should eat. What do I want to eat? Okay, I'm gonna eat that. And then, I'm full, I'm gonna stop eating. And that's like pretty much all I have to think about when it comes to food. But as a personal trainer, helping people learn to eat intuitively is something that I do for a living. So it is something that I do think about in the context of working with other people, hence why I am sharing this information with you, other people. So for my breakfast, I realized the other day that I haven't had cauliflower in forever, and that made me really want cauliflower, so I just got a cauliflower and I'm making it with some carrots in coconut oil, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and salt. So I'm just gonna roast this up. And then I have some steak thawed. For some reason, it's so weird, my body has been craving red meat more and more. I don't even like red meat, but my body's just like, this is what you want. And I'm like, okay, sure. It's really hard to explain, but once you've been listening to your body and you're in tune with your body, you can feel your body craving things, even if it's not what sounds great to you right now. Like, what sounds great to me right now is a cookie. Cookies are always great. Does my body want a cookie? No. When I think about all that sugar, like, my body genuinely is like, ugh, we don't want that first thing in the morning. We want steak. So I'm like, okay, we're doing steak, not cookies. All right, right, breakfast has been breakfasted. It's time for cryotherapy. I am honestly not really looking forward to this. The only reason I'm doing it is because it was free. I'm just such a wuss when it comes to cold. Like, I know that it has so many amazing health benefits. I can't even get myself to do cold showers. I hate it. I hate the cold. On the plus side though, it is incredibly hot today. It's like 90 degrees and my skin, it gets really itchy and flares when it's hot. So maybe this will help counteract that. Fingers crossed, because it better do something. It better. All right, last time I came to this mall, it took me a good 45 minutes to find my car. So this time, I'm filming how I'm going into the mall so I can know how to get back out. Okay, gonna have to find Bloomingdale's in order to get out, go in, go left, next to the Give Pink, Get More. I'm gonna get so lost. It's gonna take me forever to get out of here again.
Goodies on the bench and a pair of slippers.
All dressed and ready to go. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm just procrastinating now because I'm nervous. So good right now. Like, that was exhilarating. I also had zero itching feelings while I was in there, which is great because as I was driving up, I was completely destroying my hands. You can see they're not doing too great right now. So I was really hoping it would make the itching go away. I feel so good. Nothing is itching. This is an amazing feeling. I am like slowly feeling the blood come back to the surface of my body though, and that kind of stings a little bit. Okay, so cryotherapy, so much fun. Absolutely loved it. It was so invigorating and it felt so good, and I would totally do it again if it weren't super expensive and really far away from me. But now I am kind of hungry again. I'm not like hungry, like I definitely don't want a full meal, but I want like a little something more in my stomach. I don't think my breakfast was quite big enough. So I'm gonna have a snack, which means I have perfect timing because I haven't been much for snacking lately. I've just been having like 2 really big meals during the day, but I just got some actual snacks. I got some Lesser Evil, what? No.
A few moments later.
I got some Jackson's Honest sweet potato chips from Whole Foods last time I went. So I'm gonna have some of these. These are absolutely amazing for an AIP snack. They're literally just sweet potato, coconut oil, and sea salt. And they're so good. So I'm gonna snack on those until I'm like satisfied. But then I also want some blueberries. I didn't end up having any blueberries while I was making breakfast. So I'm just gonna wash these off, put these in a bowl, and then just snack until I'm not hungry anymore. Deal. I am working, I'm doing some video editing as I'm snacking. I would not normally recommend this to someone who is trying to learn to listen to their body, someone who is not really in touch with those hunger and satiety signals, because it's so easy to just eat way past satiety and just keep eating for the sake of eating because you're distracted. So this is not something that I would recommend, like, if you're not fully in tune with your body, but I need to get work done, so this is what's happening for me right now. So I've just been been working for the last few hours. I stopped snacking a while ago, but I ended up finishing my bowl of blueberries because blueberries are just so good. They make my body so happy. And I ate like some of the chips, not very much, but filled that little hole in my stomach. So now I'm just chilling. I'm perfectly satiated. I have zero cravings. I'm a little bit thirsty. I'll probably be hungry for dinner in like a few hours because now it's been a while since I've had a big meal and the snack probably won't hold me over forever. So I just wanted a quick like 20-minute pre-dinner walk just to get a little bit more activity in before it got dark, as you can see it is now outside. And first of all, I'm feeling thirsty. I'm gonna go get my water. Okay, that's better. I'm also definitely hungry. Like, food sounds very good right now, and I'm craving something more like hearty and not necessarily rich. Just, I want protein and I want veggies. I want some sweet potato. Ooh, okay. I know what I'm gonna make because I have thawed ground beef right now, and that is perfect for this one recipe that I've been making a lot since AIP, but I don't think I've filmed it. As an AIP shepherd's pie. I will link the original recipe down in the description below. I'm gonna like make some of my own modifications, but basically that's what I'm gonna be following. Oh man, that sounds good. I'm excited. Okay, here is, sorry that's loud, what I am doing instead of the actual recipe. I am keeping the onions, the carrots, but instead of using mushrooms and frozen peas, which you would have to substitute for AIP anyway, I have some more of my like rice veggie stuff. So I'm just gonna throw that in to get a ton of good veggies. And oh, I was thinking I was gonna have to chop kale separately, and then I remembered I have kale in my veggie mixture. So that's great, no extra chopping for me. I do have to admit that at this point, I'm really not following the recipe because it says it's 6 servings. For me, it would be 3 servings because it's only a pound of meat that it calls for, but I'm gonna use half a pound of meat. I'm really just gonna eyeball this all. I've made it a few times, so hopefully it won't be the worst decision of my life. I don't think it can really turn out bad. It can just turn out not as much like a shepherd's pie. So, whatever. Last time I tried to make this recipe, not gonna lie, it was a disaster, but that was just because I was trying to, I think I tried to double or triple the recipe. And so I legitimately had to cook everything in like 3 separate pans. And it was like making it 3 times rather than just making one big batch of it. And it took me, I think it was about 2.5 hours. But this time, I'm cutting the recipe kind of in half, kind of in thirds, so I can cook it all in one big pot. Eyeballing these spices, not even looking at the instructions, just going on intuition. Pretty sure I have too much onion. I am so hungry. I can't wait for this. So apparently, this recipe calls for bone broth. I don't have any bone broth in my house right now. I think I'm just gonna use water. Yeah? Yeah. It's like 2 tablespoons. It's fine. All right, here's the deal. Apparently, I am just very bad with time management, or this recipe hates me. One of the two. I changed because my boyfriend and I have plans to go to a pumpkin patch tonight. It's been our tradition to go to pumpkin patches every October. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm excited about it. But if I take all the time I need to finish this recipe, we'll have like 10 minutes at the pumpkin patch. Basically, what I'm gonna do is make my stomach a little bit sad by postponing the finishing of this recipe. I'm basically gonna assemble the shepherd's pie and then just leave it in a pan, go to the pumpkin patch, come back, stick it in the oven, and it'll be done in 20 minutes. I'm definitely hungry, but I'm not hangry. I'm not to the point where this is gonna be like a struggle bus to actually be there. Plus I'm gonna eat a sweet potato skin. Okay, that sounds really sad. It is really sad. But here's the truth. I would rather be a little bit hungry and get to have a really good time at the pumpkin patch with my boyfriend than, you know, immediately satisfy my hunger, not get to spend that time with him, not get to get pumpkins, not get to decorate the house full of beautiful fall pumpkins. I'm also totally not following the recipe for the sweet potato crust. I just threw in coconut oil, salt, onion, and oregano. That's just what I'm gonna do. Again, don't have bone broth. Here, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna have a bite of sweet potato. Oh my god, that's good. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna leave a few bites in there so that I can eat that quickly before I run out the door. Hold up, you guys gotta watch this because this looks beautiful. It smells beautiful. I mean, it might just look beautiful to me because it smells beautiful, but like, check this out. We got the base of our pie and we're just gonna plop on the beautiful, delicious sweet potato. Oh, yes. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. In love with you. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to eat this, but I am more excited for pumpkin patching. Let's go. I'm in love with you. Baby, one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's get it. I like the shape. We can cut it. I love it, it's perfect! I'm in love with you. Never, never let you go. I'm home and I finally have my pot pie. I just heated up for like half an hour and it's, oh my god, it's, thankfully because I had a few bites of sweet potato and I managed to eat like a significant amount of the meat before I left. I'm not actually starving, but I'm definitely hungry and this is probably going to be about the perfect amount, but I am going to listen to my body. If it's too much, I'm going to stop when I'm full, and if it's not enough, I'll probably make dessert, to be honest. That's hot. I ended up finishing the pot pie. It was the perfect amount. Since I am in tune with my body, I have kind of realized like the amount that I need to make for food in order to make me feel satiated. So a lot of the times, even though I'm eating intuitively, I will usually eat the entire thing because I know how much I need, so I've made about the right amount. And right now, I'm very happy and satiated. Dessert sounds tempting, but I'm feeling too lazy. And my body's definitely not craving more food. Like, I don't need more food. So I think I'm just gonna stop eating. If you guys have any questions about intuitive eating, I do want to do more videos on this topic. Leave them down in the comments below so that I can make either a comprehensive video on how to eat intuitively or whatever you guys want to do. If you just want to see more videos like this where I kind of talk through how I go about eating intuitively, I can definitely do that. I love doing this. Let me know down in the comments. Leave a little comment. Let me know if you eat intuitively, what your experience is with eating intuitively, etc. In the meantime, if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel and I really genuinely appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your intuitive eating buddies. To see more videos from me all about intuitive eating, you can check them out over here. To see future videos from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video, and I will see you very soon. Bye!